Okay, I managed to save a second on crossbow. I'm gonna let you know how I did it. Uh, okay, that might have been a little fast, but yeah, I'm gonna let you know how I did it. I also got the lap time. I'm not even sure which lap it was, but I managed to save a lap on crossbow. And let me tell you, this game is really starting to. I mean, it's not the game's fault. It's a GameCube controller, but the button you use to boost and tweak. Oh my god, you it the Z button is where R1 would be on PS2, and that's your boost and tweak, and oh my god, it just kills your index finger. Like it's actually painful to keep doing these runs now because of where the Z button is and the way it's designed. It just kills your finger. Because I don't think any other game you're meant to use the button so much. It's like this is the only game where you really use the Z button. So off the Z button tangent, I managed to save 1 second by using a freakout cancel here. Very sudden in a replay, but boom, that's your freakout cancel right there. You saw it. It gave me a bunch of freakout time, so I'm able to skip that little jump and just cut through the bottom, and that saves me like a minute. And I'm able to use my medley bonuses later, so I just use my medley bonus there in conjunction with the bonus zone to keep even more freakout time. So it gives me even more tricks to play with for the medley bonus. And yeah, that's basically what I did towards last time. I just cut through that bottom, and I also just did this part a little more smoother. Now, obviously, the question is why not freak out cancel every time to keep your freak out. I don't really think that's the plan on this map. You really want that post freak out boost. I mean, it's really fast. It's much faster than your freak out when you run out of your freak out and you get that post freak out boost. So yeah, you don't really want to be in freak out all the time, but there are some turns and corners like you can cut, of course. But like, look how fast I am here. Like, you're way faster than you are in freak out. So um but yeah, obviously here though you'd use your freak out because in freak out you go through the shortcut much faster. So that's why you would go into freak out here, and then it lets you cut to the left side where you could boost into the dirt. So that's why you would want to be in freak out here, and then other times you would not want to be. And plus, the other reason why you wouldn't freak out cancel over and over because it every time you use a trick in this game, right, it takes your score away the more you use it. So you don't want to end up having to use your freak out for the actual boost. The real way you're supposed to use it, and you end up getting no time because you spammed it with freak out cancels. So I'm not even sure which lap is the fastest. I'm gonna assume it's this one because I got the nice little clean jump there on the side at the very beginning. Um, Maybe I'll look back and actually count the time, count the seconds. Well, I don't know. That jump was a little slow there, so I don't know. But yeah, that is why you wouldn't just freak out cancel over and over to keep it. And plus, you can't keep it anyway because at some point it just starts giving you like no time bonus at all for using a freak out or using any trick. Even if you use like a freak out trick, you got like 100k on a jump, it still gives you no time bonus like at all to sustain it. So yeah, you wouldn't want to ruin the value of your freak out, and when you start spamming it, that'll make you. If you start spamming the freak out cancel, then you'll be using your freak out at parts where it's faster to have the boost, or you'll be using your boost at times where it's faster to have the freak out. So you have to be able to use both. You can't just rely on one. So that's why you wouldn't just spam it over and over. But as far as crossbow goes, I think that's the only time where I could see using it. I could be wrong, but I had this idea in my head for a little bit that what if I could just cut through the bottom, because I was doing cheat runs for Crust Belt earlier, and I'm like, okay, on the cheat run you don't use that ramp, so what if I just did what I did for cheats, but for the, normal race. So, yeah.